everybody. I'm Gizmo, and I'm here to interview my good friend, Danny Washington. Danny is a marine biologist, and she's also the executive director of the Big Blue and You. She's dedicated to inspiring and educating youth about ocean conservation. She does it through arts and science, to help take care of our big blue oceans. So here she is, everybody. Here's my friend, Danny Washington.
Hi.
Hey, Danny. Wow, welcome to my first interview on Woof Chat. I'm so excited to talk with you and for us to share with all the kids listening and all the kids watching about my favorite thing, the ocean.
Well, hi, Gizmo. It's great to finally meet you. I've heard so many good things about you and how much you love surfing the big waves. I bet I know why the ocean is your favorite thing.
Oh, it is for sure, Danny. I love to surf, and our oceans are very important to everyone's future. But I also love to surf.
Gizmo, do you know what day it is?
Yeah, sure, that's easy. It's Thursday.
Yes, it's Thursday, but it's a special day. Today is Earth Day, and it's an important time to let everyone know about what we can all do to take action to protect our beaches and oceans.
Oh, Earth Day, a day to celebrate the Earth? Wow, that's so amazing. Danny, why do we celebrate Earth Day? And what can we do to protect our oceans and waterways every day of the year?
Well, we celebrate Earth Day because it's one day a year where everyone around the world decides to just say thank you to the planet for all that it provides to us. And it's great to just sit back, acknowledge everything that you've been given, the clean air that you breathe, the water that you drink, and the sunshine and the plants and animals that surround us every single day. I think it's important to say thank you. And also, we can do a lot to protect our ocean, our waterways, and the planet as a whole. When it comes to the ocean, it starts with refusing single-use plastic. That means to change out different things. Instead of using things that you throw away after using them, do something reusable, use a reusable item. You can also compost your waste, which is a really big way to help the ocean as well. That means when you take food scraps after dinner and you put it into a certain bin, or you contribute it to your city's compost bin, then that compost will go to the right place. And ultimately that will end up back into our earth soil, which is where it belongs. Sometimes that waste will end up in landfills. And what happens in a landfill is it releases a gas called methane, which is a greenhouse gas. And that greenhouse gas is contributing to climate change. So we want to prevent that from happening. And composting is a great way to help. And then also, you can help make sure that your local waterways are clean and the streets, especially street trash, because a lot of storm drains lead to the ocean.
Wow. Oh, all of those are great ideas, Danny. I'm happy we celebrate Earth Day today. And it's important for people to think about our Earth and think about protecting it for our future. I know I can find ways to do something to be mindful about caring about our oceans every day. You mentioned recycle. I recycle, Danny. I always recycle. And I think it's helpful when we all do that.
Oh, yeah. It's so important that we all participate in recycling, and it's a great thing to start with. And it's important that we just take care of our planet every single day.
Yeah, Danny, I surf the waves every Saturday at Tide Rider Beach. And lately, I have been seeing all this plastic pollution bobbing in the waves. Last week, Benny the octopus shared a story with me about Tito the sea turtle. My friend Tito ate a plastic bag and got very sick. And oh, it was scary. Everyone was so worried. Thank goodness Tito will be all right this time. But I learned that over 50% of sea turtles in our oceans have eaten plastic waste. Can you believe that? Do you know why that's such a problem, Danny?
Well, I'm really so sad to hear that story about Tito the turtle, Gizmo. I'm sorry that happened to your friend. And I bet Tito may have mistaken that plastic bag for a jellyfish, which is one of the things that sea turtles eat. Or maybe he thought it was algae or another species of fish. And sometimes these bags can start to smell like the food that a sea turtle likes. That's a
Mm.
big problem for turtles and other sea life who are at risk of ingesting plastic things because I don't know about you, but I don't want to eat plastic. And I know that marine animals don't want to either, but somehow that plastic ends up in our water. And plastic bags can definitely be deadly for turtles too.
I don't want to eat plastic either. You're right. Whack. Oh man, I can't forget about Tito's story. And that's why Earth Day is so important to talk about. It's so important to discuss real stories like this one. So we understand why it's so important to give back to the earth and to protect it. Danny, how can you and the big blue in you help spread the message about recycling and help to protect our sea buddies like my friend Tito?
There are lots of ways. Recycling is helpful, like I mentioned before, but do you know what's even better than recycling?
Tell me.
Refusing plastic and switching to reusables. Yes, reusable straws, reusable utensils, reusable bags, all of that. There are so many different options that you can tap into. And there are other ways that you can help. You can clean up the beach every time that you go and make sure that no plastic remains wherever you're walking on the beach or along a waterway. Maybe you don't live near the ocean, but you have a lake or you have a river or a stream nearby. Do a cleanup and make sure there's no plastic anywhere to be found there because all streams and rivers lead to the ocean too. So if we can stop the plastic from entering the ocean in the first place, friends like Tito would be better off.
Wow, I love that, Danny. Thank you. This is important information and something we all can do to take action. I think making even the smallest of changes will make a big difference for our oceans and save the sea life.
Absolutely, Gizmo. It definitely will. It begins with each of us individually first.
My last question, Danny, is about how kids can become marine ambassadors and save sea life. My best friend Kaya says two pups are better than one. And it's always better when we all work together as global citizens. I know you work with lots of organizations and leaders who can listen and help to get this important message out there. Danny, how can we all work together as global citizens? Because it's a big job.
You're right, Gizmo. It is a big job, but it's still possible for all of us to live as global citizens. And to be a global citizen is to pay attention to the things that our world needs, our neighbors, the people in our lives, our communities. It all requires each of us to pay attention to how we can help each other. And that's the first thing to do to start off to be a global citizen. But there are other ways you can help too. I've seen lots of kids around the US create new laws in their own communities, in their neighborhoods, talking about plastic pollution and making sure that their community has some type of rule that makes sure that plastic doesn't end up in the water or in their waterways. And I think it really doesn't matter how old you are. You can get started whenever you want to.
Oh, Danny, it's as easy as riding a giant wave. I'll remind my friends that it's not cool to throw trash on the beach. You inspired me today, Danny. You inspired me, and I think you inspired my friends to gather everyone together and recycle, clean up the beach, and help get rid of the plastic trash. I know I, for one, am going to start saying no to plastic straws too.
Well, that's an idea that we can all use, Gizmo. So I also want to tell you that you can invite your family and your friends to join in too. Tell them about what you learned today, and you can make a difference for eco-conservation by cleaning up your favorite beach, park, or neighborhood.
Wow. Oh, that's a great idea, Danny. I think everyone's going to want to get involved and take action to become ambassadors of marine life. We can all do this for our planet. Thank you for being here today, Danny, and to celebrate Earth Day with me and my friends at home watching on the Woof chat. I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, it was so cool to be here with you. And if anyone wants to learn more about Big Blue and You, you can find us on the internet at bigblueandyou.org, or you can find us on social media too, at Big Blue and You. We've got lots of great programs that you can plug into. We even have a program called Big Blue Crew, where you can join and we can provide you with new opportunities to volunteer for the ocean. We'd love to have you join our crew.
Oh, that would be so much fun. I would love that. Thank you so much, Danny. Bye for now. And I'll see you and all of my friends watching on Woof's Chat at Tide Rider Beach. Bye for now.
Bye, Gizmo. Thank you so much.